believers, the tournament is over, the finals are here, so let's talk about the Cueto Cup right now.
You're tuning into the destination for TV superfan discussion, AFTERBUZZ TV. And now, let the buzz begin.
Immediately. Guys, it's that time again. It's Thursday night. It's 10 o'clock. The time is right. It's time for another edition of the Lucha Underground After Show right here on AFTERBUZZ TV. That's right. It's the Cup of Life because we're talking about the Cueto Cup, the finals of the Cueto Cup right here on the Lucha Underground After Show on AFTERBUZZ TV. My name is Ty Matthews. You guys can find me online at Ty Matthews PMA, all forms of social media. Joining me, as always, my lovely and talented crew. We took a week off last week, but you know what? We're coming back with twice the show this week. Right to my left, you can find her online at Rachel St. Evans or Rachel St. Evans, depends on how your brain works. Or you can find her on YouTube at www.youtube.com/snarled or www.youtube.com/slaytricks.
You're not wrong.
Guys, it's Rachel Evans.
He's right. Party.
Is that new?
Yeah, I'm here to party. That's my new character.
It's just like, it's in the candy cane voice, but you're
Yeah.
just,
Oh my God.
I'm here to party.
Candy cane.
Looking for candy cane.
I'm looking for candy cane.
That's so alarming. I'm gonna hear that in my sleep.
Oh wait, it's
Oh,
just,
wait.
She a great
it's
big
just
fat
Buffalo
person.
Bill.
Oh wait, was she a great big fat person?
Oh wait, are you here to party?
Joyride has one of the best audio commentaries of all time on DVD. Just Steve Zahn being silly. Guys,
Why are you
two
pointing at me so
Rachels
awkward?
I'm ready
left.
for you.
He's usually in the booth, but of course his lovely face is on this panel, as it always is. You can find him every week on Xbox.
Find me on Xbox too. Summerfest.
Xbox 12360.
Queen.
Guys, you can find him online at Jimbo in the booth. Guys, it's James Franck.
Yeah, let's talk lucha.
Oh my god.
Hooray! I wrote my notes extremely weird because I didn't have my notebook. So
They're
I'm not,
usually
like,
weird.
They're extremely weird even more because they're cut in like box
In
form.
quadrants.
Yeah.
They're in
I feel like when
quadrants.
you'd go to school and be like hot dog or hamburger, hold your paper.
That's incredibly disjointed.
It
I
looks
know,
like
isn't it funny?
it looks like you meant to fold it
Don't be
into one
mad.
of those origami fortune tellers.
It's crazy.
You want to play a game of MASH? See who you're gonna end up with.
Exactly.
It looks like evidence.
Like
Yeah, it looks like
Stop-
I'd
stop-
find this in a manifesto.
Stop me before I kill again.
Yeah, exactly.
You need to
Son
break
of
out your
Sam
Dakota
over
ring.
here.
It looks like
Satan.
Yeah.
Hail.
it looks like it could have been torn out of one of the diaries of John Doe from Seven.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for
yeah,
sure.
yeah.
You said when you first saw my notebook.
You know that they handwrote all of that
What?
in Seven?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
my
that's one of my favorite
God.
movies. Absolutely. Guys, on the ones and twos, Mr. Josh Rodriguez.
What's up, everybody? You can follow me on Twitter, Instagram at Josh_Rodriguez_.
Ah, yeah.
Yes, Josh.
Josh survived a hit and run this week.
Is that what? Is that true?
I got hit by a car today.
You
serious?
walking or your car
Yeah,
did?
no, I was walking on the sidewalk, and this guy was speeding out the parking lot. His nose, I guess, went too far out of the parking lot, and I was walking behind him, and he just decided to just book it in reverse. And he nailed it.
Shut.
But the kicker is, tell him the kicker, Josh.
Because he just drove away.
Wow, I bet
No
he
regard for my
feels
life.
awful.
What in the world?
Yeah, but that's almost better because you're fine, but I bet he, for the rest of his life, is going to be like, did I kill him?
And I was holding my arm, looking at him. and
You
he
get the
just-
last laugh.
Oh God, Josh.
My arm was okay though. It hurt for like a
Well,
minute or two, but
we're glad you're intact. We're glad you're with us.
That's crazy.
Boy, oh
Yeah.
boy, LA sucks sometimes.
Yeah. He walked into
Sometimes.
work tonight. He's like, "Yeah, I got hit by a car today." It's like typical
know.
Thursday for Josh
You know,
Rodriguez.
and NVD, I guess. Oh boy.
Oh my
You know who didn't get hit
goodness.
by a car?
Who's that?
Cage.
Although if he did, I don't think
I
it
don't
would
think
it wouldn't do much.
I think it'd be like in the the first Fantastic Four when the Thing is standing there and the fire truck like hits him,
Yep.
and it just like breaks around him and he's just standing there like,
Exactly.
oh shit.
That's basically
Probably
what
what would
happens.
happen.
Yeah.
Hold on, Josh, did anyone check on you?
Yeah, did anyone
Like,
see this
was
happen?
anyone in the parking lot like, are you okay?
Josh, you with us?
Hello? Oh
He
my
might have went
god,
to go
he
get a Coke.
died! Internal bleeding!
He succumbed to his injuries
No!
much later.
Oh no, I guess we have to assume the answer is no. Great.
So let's touch real quick on last week's episode, The Cup Runneth Over.
You said touch.
Damn
That
it.
was a real quick touch.
You know what? Let's bring, now that I think about it,
Yeah.
let's bring back Rachel's recaps.
No,
Rachel,
please.
why don't you look on these
I
notes?
don't remember. It was like 4 months ago.
These are notes right here.
For the bottom?
This is what, yes, the bottom. Everything from
Yeah,
here
yeah,
down.
yeah, yeah. Okay,
Okay.
okay.
Tell us what happened last week and go.
Okay, so oh god, Cage and Katrina, I don't care.
Mm-hmm.
And then nothing really happened with that. Mm-hmm. And then Phoenix and Puma also nobody cares, but Puma won, so that's good. He's bad boy now. Vampire's like, that's good for you, and I'm also for me. Mm-hmm. And then
But we also had Marty. Marty caused a distraction. Mm-hmm.
What is that? Hold on. Okay, Marty causes a distraction, but we don't see that again in the... I guess that's okay. Whatever. Where are we going to see it again? What did it mean? Why did Marty cause a distraction? Can we talk about this?
Because that continues the story between Marty and Puma. Or not Marty and Puma, Marty and Phoenix.
Oh, God,
Phoenix and Melissa and Marty.
I honestly forget that that's Phoenix every time that this story comes up.
Right.
It's just Melissa and Marty.
Right.
And then other person.
It's like you're seeing like Anne from Arrested Development, but in a mask.
Yeah.
Not
it's
fiction.
like, just, oh, you're just there. Okay, cool.
He's so good, though.
Phoenix?
No, he's very good, but
Phoenix.
like, you know.
Phoenix.
Okay. Double stomp, that's good. Ray and Mundo, no, that's already here. That's
Well,
happening.
hang on. You're skipping a whole lot.
What notes are you getting
You're
to right
skipping
now?
a whole lot.
It's like,
I'm only doing the ones that I'm excited about.
We had Cage attacking Mil Muertes backstage
Yeah.
with a weight like a 45-pound plate.
that was crazy.
Yep.
I don't know. I want something else to happen. He keeps attacking people with heavy objects.
Yeah, and people keep trying to kill Mil Muertes. But
Well,
She
he's the
brought
man of
him back
1,000
with the
deaths.
stone.
Right,
know.
exactly. Between what Jeremiah did to him and what Cage did to him.
It's interesting
been
that
through a lot.
It's interesting that we didn't see Jeremiah in this episode.
Yeah, but this episode was kind of loaded with other stuff.
Kinda.
Mm-hmm.
I think there was room for him, especially in this.
Well, in the fracas.
Are you talking about the most recent episode?
No, we're talking.
No.
We're still
Okay.
talking about last week's episode. Real quick.
No. And also, why wouldn't I want to know if Cage and Jeremiah. No, they're not working together. Why
No.
would they be? Why
No,
would
no,
they
no.
be? Why would they be?
They just have a common enemy.
I feel confused. I have to be honest.
About what?
I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of weird stuff going on right now.
There's a lot of weird stuff.
Not weird, because that's like, of course, that's why we like Lucha Underground. But there's a lot of loose ends that don't seem to be tied at
Sure,
the same
and
time.
we'll touch on that a little bit in this week's episode because
Yeah.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah,
That's
you
why the
remember?
little precursor before the new episode airs
Right.
is so helpful because it'll
Sure.
tie things back from long ago that you've forgotten.
Right.
You're like, oh shit, this person's involved in this scenario right
Yeah,
now.
but I feel like every time something's answered, it just gives me more that's good storytelling.
Roddy
isn't it?
Piper
Right.
style. I like it.
Right.
I'm-
So, long
I
story
did
short,
good.
Katrina gets a kick to the face.
She got nailed.
She got just clobbered. Pentagon hits a double stomp, advances to the finals of the Cueto Cup tournament by defeating Mil Muertes. Afterwards, we have a face-off between Rey Mysterio and Johnny Mundo, and then everyone hits the scene. We got everybody.
It was like the Animal House food fight.
Exactly, that's exactly right.
Just getting crazy.
In that scenario, I'm 100% imagining Vinny Massaro as John Belushi.
Did you see Vinny Massaro
my
come on and
God.
attack
I was-
Joey
I
Ryan?
was very
That shit
excited.
was so great.
We're very excited.
I don't know why you're repeating everything I just said so perfectly.
You
I mean, I
really
already-
nailed it.
And the
You did such a
tribe,
good job.
the tribe just watching,
Doing their
toasting
commentary
carrots.
into the carrots. But it was good stuff. A lot of
That
happened.
episode was really good. Both matches, the Puma match was awesome. The
Oh, God, yes.
The Mill and Pentagon match was great. Especially that was the first time they've ever had a singles match.
It was, and I like the kind of the parallelism.
Yeah, no,
I liked
weird.
I liked the
Think about that.
parallelism of both of those matches with our two ultimate forces of good on one side, our two ultimate forces of evil on the other. I liked that a lot.
Why does nobody give Pentagon shit about wearing armor? Why
like
do
a
why
chess piece.
Yeah, why are we so hard on Roman Reigns and then we see Pentagon Dark wearing literally the same outfit and we're like, yeah,
He's
that's
just
what he's
not
wearing.
as cool.
Yeah, but in tonight's
He's not a
episode,
I don't have a
skeleton
problem with
ninja
anyone
ghost.
wearing it.
I got a problem with it because it doesn't make chops sound good. Give me a good chop.
I mean, Lucha Underground, you don't have to worry about that.
D'Lo Brown.
They're all
made,
they're all gonna get that sweet whip crack.
No,
D'Lo
I've thought
Brown
about
made
it.
chest protectors cool.
Hell yeah! You're looking at the
sure.
real deal now.
In the Phoenix match, there
Mm-hmm.
was a part where Puma like super kicks Phoenix, and he goes right out through the middle rope.
That's exactly. I
That
know
shit was so
the exact same
badass.
thing.
Right into a dive, and then in the Mill match, it was a similar thing where he kicks Mill slides out right into the same dive.
Right, absolutely.
It was
So,
badass.
yes, let's talk about this week's episode. Let's talk about the Cueto Cup. Let's talk about Mask versus Mask, Veneno versus Sexy Star.
Mask versus mask.
Now, hang on. Now, real quick, let's jump back to last week. One thing that we missed, Joey Ryan ratting out Veneno to Dario Cueto, saying, hey,
my
I think that guy's that Reyes guy.
Yeah.
And if you guys don't remember, because it happened a very, very long time ago by now, there was someone leaving spooky rubber spiders for Sexy Star to find.
The
that
Hasidic
owl.
rabbi.
She's
The Rebbe. Wow. Shalom Aleichem, y'all.
time. Oh boy. But yes, I had forgotten about that story until
Yeah,
I saw how aggressive
exact-
Sexy Star was being in this match.
I've forgotten about that too
Wait,
until
say it
Dario
again?
mentioned it.
I
So-
The
was
spiders.
still
Remember the
laughing.
spiders?
Yeah.
When she was finding all those rubber spiders.
Oh, I forgot. And she thought that it was Veneno.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
I forgot.
Exactly.
I forgot about
Yeah.
that. I forgot about that. Because why does it matter? Sorry. No. Sorry. I don't like this.
Right. No, I agree. I agree.
what
I loved the idea of Dario making this match and having it being really close, really like kind of hard fought to the end, because there are stakes for both of them. There's stakes for Veneno to keep that mask. Obviously, there's stakes for Sexy Star.
Yeah.
As you said, Sexy Star had unmasked in Mexico, so
Yeah.
there's a chance that might have happened.
I went into the match thinking one thing. I guess that's good. I mean,
Right. Gotcha.
It's a real got him. But like I thought. Did you see that part in the Carl Panzeram video? I made Carl Panzeram's face go got him. It's really great. But
Carl Panzeram, guys.
Might
Look at-
equals right.
That's right.
Look him up if you want to get real bummed out.
Oh, man.
that's a bad pun because of
Oh,
all those.
Oh wow.
Stop it!
Oh wow.
Oh no!
I'm glad I didn't have to explain it.
Oh no!
That's great.
Awful.
That's great.
But anyway, please continue.
I went into this match thinking that it was definitely going to be Sexy Star without the mask. I thought this was going to be the end of this iteration of Sexy Star, and we're going to see kind of her new MMA character coming out.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
But no.
Yeah.
Nope.
But then we
Got you.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
And then we go through what we're talking about. They go through all the trouble of like giving them these grand entrances. They're in the ring. The fight starts. The match starts, and then at a weird time, Joey
Yeah.
comes out to take off the mask
And just rips it right off. Yeah.
Exactly. Like if you're gonna have the match commence, then show me at least something, or have him about to make his entrance and then have Joey come from the back.
Exactly. Yeah. Why wouldn't Joey have just like attacked him backstage? What are you thinking?
What if his lollipop got stuck to his mask and that's what pulled
That's
his
what pulls
mask
him
off?
off. That would be so genius.
Whoops.
Whoops.
He doesn't even mean to. He's just strolling by.
He goes to put it in his mouth. He's like, oh.
It's all sticky.
He's the most dangerous person in the temple because his
It's got the
Ew.
spider webs all over it. He's just like, oh, gross.
But yeah, I agree. I think if Joey's whole end game was just to bum rush him and attack him,
Yeah.
I think that could have been handled in a backstage vignette, something like that. Also, another thing that is a little bit kind of confusing is the dissonance that's been created between the backstage vignettes and the stuff that's happening in the temple. Because obviously there's a layer of separation between what Matt Striker sees, what Vampiro sees, and what they don't. But we saw a couple weeks ago that in-universe, in canon, Lucha Underground is a TV show, because we saw Captain Vasquez watching it on her phone when she was telling Homeboy how bad he was, how bad he sucked.
You suck.
And so you got to think, in universe, is that a version of Lucha Underground that's only the matches and nothing else?
it's got to be.
Right?
It's got to be because the vignettes are supposed to be their real lives.
Right.
So
Right.
it's got to be.
And
that.
so,
What if
but
it's like the game reboot?
oh boy,
the cartoon
the old
reboot?
show, the
Yeah.
CGI show.
God.
Incoming game.
Oh man,
Like,
God,
and that's the
mainframe?
match. Yeah, the
Right.
match is the incoming game.
And so I think, yeah, it's that dissonance that's becoming a little distracting, because it's been so long that they've been doing this whole storyline with Joey and Reyes, and Matt Striker's kind of forced to say, like, I don't know why Joey has a problem with Reyes. And it's been happening this entire season.
It's so weird.
I think the thing that I would like to see Matt Striker and Vampiro kind of pulled into these stories. Vampiro obviously is a little bit, but I'd like to see them kind of more integrated into them so that they don't have to play dumb so much.
It's so funny because you say that Vampiro is a little bit, but he just has the same story with different people.
That's also true. That's a good point. That's a good point.
He can do two things. He can stand up angrily
Right.
and then nod.
And then,
like,
yeah.
That's you hurt him.
Right.
You hurt that boy. You're a
and then
boy
he can be a
now.
satanic pope.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right,
That's
right,
cool.
right.
That's pretty cool.
So anyway, so Joey Brumrush's Veneno unmasks him to reveal that it's Cortez Castro, aka Reyes, gives him a low blow on the announce table,
Yeah.
and then just kind of scampers away saying, I told you all. But he didn't tell anyone.
He did seem like a woodland nymph. He's
Oh,
like, yeah, I got this.
They're always after me blood pops.
Yeah, exactly.
So we go backstage to Dario Cueto's office.
Benji.
In walks Johnny Mundo to a dope musical cue. I liked the music they were playing while he came in, but then they also gave that same musical cue to Benji, like peering out from behind him, which the comedy in this segment was definitely on point. I enjoyed it a lot.
I love that they feel like a frickin' frack. Like, last time I said that he was Paul Heyman.
Right.
But he's so clearly not Paul Heyman.
Right.
They're like, they look like little buddies. It looks like, what's that island?
Gilligan's Island?
Nope. Fantasy Island?
Oh, the little midget?
Tattoo?
Yeah.
Benji's tattoo in
Yeah.
this
The
analogy?
plane
Yeah.
guy?
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about like Gilligan and the Skipper.
No.
No.
No. That makes a lot more sense.
Tattoo and Ricardo Montalban.
You know what?
Wow.
That makes a lot more sense. Tattoo was so cute.
So Benji's not happy.
No.
He's,
Neither is Mundo.
he's not happy about the shenanigans that ended last week's episode, in which John Mundo could have been seriously hurt.
Sure.
And so Dario Cueto assuages them by saying that everyone has been banned from ringside, which also includes Worldwide Underground.
Yeah.
Clean slate, nobody at ringside.
Very Socrates approach to getting Johnny Mundo to not be upset with him.
Interesting.
Dario Cueto.
How so?
When he was like, you don't need them.
Oh, right.
That's pure
You're
Socrates.
the mayor
Absolutely.
of Slamtown.
But do you think you need them? It's like, no, I don't need them. Who said I need them? Nobody. Because I'm me, and I'm number one.
I've beaten him before.
Yeah, exactly.
He's number one win boy.
He's smart. He's a smart guy.
Roofer Man.
Oh, boy.
I loved when
we're
Dario
our
was
own
just like,
soundboard.
you're
Right.
the mayor of Slamtown. Like,
Right.
he's just like,
Right.
you.
Come on.
Yeah, come on, man.
At one point, Dario says, oh, there's my champion, but the subtitles say, oh, there's my Top Gun. So I'm like, oh, I kind of like
What
that.
if Top Gun Tower would have walked in?
Oh, I miss Top Gun. Just coming out with
school.
cocaine all over his neck.
Old school PWG days.
Old school. So let's talk these Cueto Cup finals.
The finals.
Fine.
Prince Puma, taking on
Dark Puma.
Pentagon Dark Puma versus Dark Pentagon.
Yeah, Red Puma.
Red Puma.
It was a dark match.
Excuse me.
It was a dark match. God damn it. Oh boy. Yeah. What did you guys think?
The vicious kicks in this match.
So
There's
crazy.
one where Puma's sitting in the corner and Pentagon just
Oh,
nails him
yeah.
in the face, and then another one where Pentagon's doing like a headstand in the
Upside
corner,
down.
and Puma just nails him right in the face.
I had to
was like,
pause it and go, did he just kick him in
There
the
were
face?
because the shadows
man.
in that particular camera angle was very heavy on shadows, so
Yeah.
you couldn't quite tell. But it was a very creative moment.
There was also one chin shot, and then, like, somehow Puma's foot just got nuzzled in his neck, and it stayed there for, like, a really long time. It's like, ow! Yeah, there were a lot of really amazing reversals and,
Sure.
like, combinations. And,
That
like,
that
very-
top rope Hurricane Rana.
Yeah, like, there are amazing spots in this match. I feel like it ended weirdly.
It seemed like for the people that were involved and for it being the finals of this tournament that's been
Yeah.
going on for so long, it seemed like it should take so much more to put Pentagon Dark away.
like 4 630s.
Right, something like that.
He just does
Something-
one, he gets up again, he does
something
another.
ridiculous.
Well,
Yeah,
that's because he ended on a 630, but then he did
he
something.
popped up to his feet and then went back and pinned
then
him.
went back to pin him. He should have landed on the 630 and then and that should have been the pin, because that would have made sense pacing wise. But alas, here we are talking about how it did not make sense pacing wise.
Right.
I love Puma's corner 619 that he's been doing.
Yes, absolutely. He's been doing. I like that story because he's got that unfinished business with Rey Mysterio, and so he's been kind of integrating more of that moveset. We saw him last week do the 619, do the West Coast Pop, all that stuff.
I don't love that low stuff for him, honestly. Unless it's like a mid ring. What did he do earlier? He did a b-boy move where he like spun his legs around, and I'd have to show you.
I don't have the toys.
If you had the toys, look, they're like he was here. Pentagon was in the corner, and Pentagon was coming at him, and Puma was like, "No, I got your feet," and he like swiped his feet out.
A sweep. Sweep the leg, Johnny.
Sweep the leg.
A sweep.
But he has sweeped it. But yeah, that works for me. But what that corner 619 didn't do anything.
No.
No.
Yeah, I mean, I guess
you have to have a lot of momentum.
I like the idea of it more than I like the execution.
The story of it is nice, but you have to have be a tiny person and have a lot of momentum going into it to make that look impressive.
Sure.
Rey Mysterio is those things.
Right. Have you seen Cage do it before?
No, is it amazing?
It's pretty awesome.
The 818.
Yeah, exactly.
Is it the same move though?
Yes.
That's great.
It's pretty dope.
The dueling destroyers.
Oh my god!
Pentagon hits a destroyer, and then Puma does some crazy springboard destroyer.
We got 3 destroyers in this episode alone.
I feel like I was playing 2K because I was like RT. Oh my god! By the way, 2K18.
How's Dogmeat going?
Dogmeat is killing it.
Is he?
Yeah, he won like almost every match. He lost to Fandango once when I was like, oh, okay. But he won almost every match.
That's when you just turn off your system before.
Guys, make sure to tune into Slaytrix to see Rachel take her creation Dogmeat through WWE 2K17.
That's right, and 2K18.
And 2K18
looks amazing.
It does. Bobby Roode's entrance looks pretty
but
glorious.
They fixed the RT, so you don't have. It's not predictive. You don't have to be predictive anymore.
Oh, interesting.
They give you enough space to breathe because they're like RT. I understand that it takes time to transfer that to your brain.
Sure.
Click.
I see.
Yeah, and there's a better system for kickouts. It's very good.
Cool.
Okay. Hi, what are we doing? What are you talking about?
Okay, so eventually, like we said, Prince Puma hits the 630 to win the entire tournament and the Cueto Cup, which guarantees him a shot against the winner of this main event at Ultima Lucha Tres.
Does he have to hand in the cup? Or does he get to keep it?
That's another thing. Is where
what's up with this
we wish
cup?
the cup was a little bit more.
Is he just going to be having it
vicious
in every backstage segment from now on?
He's just going to drink out of it.
He just wears it on his head.
I want to see him eat every meal out of that.
Like Goro from Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, you gotta use that cup or else it's nothing.
Use it or lose it.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
So, for the Lucha Underground Championship, we've got Johnny Mundo defending against Rey Mysterio Jr.
Talk about a hyped up match.
Man,
Finally.
those hype packages, I didn't think this match was ever going to come.
How many 30 for 30s have I seen?
30 for 30.
I honestly, like, I feel like this is, I get it. It's like Mayweather and I get it.
Right. But I think this was being promoted even before that.
Way
that
before that
fight
was even
happened.
You're right. That's just
Thought
serendipitous timing.
Yeah.
I paid $100 for that.
Did you?
I don't know, man. I'm not excited about it.
I don't blame you.
I blame me.
I want to see it.
But yeah, this was a very, very hyped up match, and you know, I find myself being disappointed by any episode that doesn't either have the Rabbit Tribe or Jeremiah Crane in it.
Right, or Marty the Moth destroying someone's forehead with a fork, or Bagel Bites.
Wow, I'm easy to please. Just give me a psycho.
I think our point is we're becoming so much more invested with the tertiary players in the temple than we are with the main eventers.
Yeah, because they're doing,
which I think is kind of inevitable.
They're doing the Beyonce thing with the not the main players, where you get just enough.
Who's Kelly Rowland in this analogy?
Oh my God.
Is that Jeremiah Crane?
No. Jeremiah Crane. Here's Jeremiah Crane as Solange.
Oh, okay.
More talented, underrated sister.
Interesting. Do you think she's more talented?
She is.
Interesting. Okay.
She is. She's not Beyonce's queen, but Solange is definitely more creative and artistic.
All right.
Preach.
Her new album, have you heard it?
No.
Oh my God.
I think
She's no Jeremiah Crane. Here's what. Here's what. Jeremiah Crane is definitely the Solange Knowles. Paul London is Willow Smith.
Oh boy. Okay.
Whoa.
All right.
This makes a lot of sense in my own
I
head.
dig it.
Oh, that's just terrific.
That's just terrific. Yeah, no, I am having a hard time being invested in Mysterio versus Mundo because I
Right.
feel like I've seen it already. That being said,
Right.
they're both really good.
They're both, and like obviously they're the main event players for a reason.
Yeah.
They're stupidly talented.
Yeah, Mundo's so fun to watch.
But I think it's a
Transcendent.
self-fulfilling prophecy. It's the people that are exposed the most that are like, okay, yeah, we know they're objectively as good as they are.
Right.
Let's see what Jeremiah Crane's doing. Let's see what wacky stuff the Rabbit Tribe's doing, you know?
Yeah, it's all about that base.
Let's see what Vinny Massaro's doing.
I would have liked to see a more aggressive Ray.
Right.
Like straight
Well, especially because
jeans, knee pads over jeans, just coming out
Filthy
to
animals, Ray?
just coming out to fight.
Right.
Like, oh man, you beat up my son.
Yeah.
How dare you disrespect me in front of my son?
He not only beat up his son, he questioned his own fatherhood of his own son.
Yeah.
Like, it's getting so personal, but I think you're right. We didn't really see. It's kind of the same Ray that we've always seen.
Yeah.
Which I mean is
Good.
always good, but it seems like it should be turned up a notch.
I feel like I only remember Mundo from this match.
Oh, really?
I feel like I only remember Johnny Mundo.
Right.
I like whenever I like close my eyes to picture the match, I just see him like flying down from the third turnbuckle. That's what it's called. Bye. Flying down from the third turnbuckle with his like hair flowing in the wind and like going down on one knee. That's all I see.
It gets all slow mo.
I truly
Right.
don't.
Like his old entrance, yeah.
I truly don't even know what happened in this match.
Right. Well,
Name, like,
there was the
one-
slip and slide.
Oh, that was so fun.
Remember that?
That was really good.
He
slid.
throws Ray under the bottom rope like a little slip and slide.
It's close to vinyl. He's too slippery sliding.
He's basically made out of a slip and slide,
yeah,
really.
he is. And he's sweating.
Right.
There's no way he would have kept going if something didn't stop him.
I think there was an old match, if I remember correctly, where Billy Gunn was so oiled up that he slid into the bottom of the ring and went all the way across out of
And
the
went
ring.
out to the outside. There was definitely one where Paul London did that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Dope.
He just
That's
slid all
awesome.
the way out to the
That's
outside.
incredible. Oh, man.
Billy Gunn is
The
a wrestler.
Rana that Ray does from the ring apron to Mundo to the outside, and then Mundo hits the barricade.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, yeah,
There were so many, different variations of the Rana in this match.
Yeah.
There was also an avalanche gut buster that looked like
That looked bad.
it looked rough for everyone involved. It looked like Johnny Mundo might have tweaked his knee. It looked like Ray landed on his head.
He landed on his neck.
Right.
I saw that. It was like, yeah, it was bad.
That was another b-boy move. It was like one
Yeah.
of those little...
Yeah, so maybe they're just b-boys. I know that Mundo is. I know Mundo's a b-boy.
Right.
He's
But
a-
sadly,
Hey,
b-boy
dude,
himself.
I was just gonna say, are they doing all this because he's been
Because
released?
there's no more b-boy? Oh,
R.I.P. Bale.
b-boy.
B-boy. B-baby.
Man.
But
Man.
baby.
Remember when Bale got his head eaten?
That's what I thought we'd get him as like the headless ghost man,
God, that would be
and
cool.
he would just like carry
He's
it
just the
around.
hat. He's the
Like,
hat box
It'd
ghost
be like
from the Haunted Mansion.
Yeah, it'd be like idle hands.
Yes.
He just carries his head
He's
around. Or
numb.
monkey bone. One of the dudes.
Monkey. Oh, I miss Chris Kattan.
Oh, what?
Yes.
Cool. Mango.
The mango.
No,
Wow.
I love mango.
Oh, it's the Chris Kattan after show.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
I'll have to
wish.
see.
We
I
just
love-
remembered Chris Kattan.
Ray hits an awesome counter into the Canadian Destroyer.
Yes, right over the
Very
ropes.
badass.
Yeah,
Which
yeah.
one is that?
That's the flipping pile
Flipping
driver
pile
that
driver
we saw
that
in.
everyone
Oh
does.
yeah, that's my finisher.
Is it?
Pile
That's
driver.
No,
in the 2K
your
game?
finisher is the reverse cowgirl,
Well,
reverse cisgendered cow person.
You're right. Reverse cisgender cow person is Rachel's finisher. Dog meets finisher's pile driver.
Oh, just a straight up pile driver?
The mass
not good enough
three-handed
to do
grenade.
anything.
You gotta
else, yeah.
respect the classics.
Yeah, he's kind of boring me a little bit with his moveset, but I.
You've got to play one of the games where you can create your own finisher.
I
wanna-
can in this game.
I want. Can you?
I just can't. You know,
It
like I
takes like a
may, but
day.
I can't.
I don't think you're able to in 2K17. Are you?
You can. It just takes a really
Creating your own
Forever.
finisher?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it takes a really. There's like
You
an
gotta see
advanced
what all the
edit.
options are.
It's
and
so
then you gotta
intense.
piece all
Canon
that
that
shit
one.
together.
I pieced some stuff together, and then I was like, I can't. And then I wanted to do flippy stuff, and then I felt like for some reason I had like an existential crisis.
You heard
because
Jim Cornette in your ear?
Yeah, I had like some existential crisis because I
Motherfucker.
wanted to do like Ricochet.
Thank you, fuck you,
flip
bye.
stuff. Yeah. And then all
You
I
felt
could
like you were
hear-
killing the business?
Yeah, all I could hear is that, like, that's not wrestling. And I was like, okay, I guess I'll just do brawler style.
But it's a person named Dogmeat.
I know, that's Dogmeat from
No
Rome.
no rules, just right.
He's from
Rome.
Rome. And he's got pink hair and a purple beard. Got no tooth, got pink eyes.
Oh boy.
Yeah, no shoes.
Is that
No
from-
shoes.
Bruno Sammartino.
All right.
No shoes.
All right.
Shoeless.
You got issues.
Did Bruno
No
Sammartino
shoes.
wrestle barefoot?
No, he didn't.
No, he
He
didn't.
did. He did in this. I based Dogmeat's entire look sans head.
You know, Bruno
off of-
Mars was a huge, or
He
was
was
named
na-
after Bruno.
Bruno,
so,
yeah.
so there's a picture of the two of them with the old ass belt together.
That's awesome.
It's amazing.
It's very cute.
Lucha
But also,
Underground.
Lucha
I will show you this after we go off air. There's an amazing match with Bruno Sammartino and some, like, idiot indie idiot before any of the WWF stuff happened. And he's wearing exactly what Dogmeat's wearing, and he put his foot in that guy's mouth, and that's what I based Dogmeat's entire character off
Weird.
of.
I'm
He's
gonna
from
laugh.
Rome, Italy.
Right.
It's a completely different wrestler.
It's
I know,
Bruno
right?
Sammartino.
So funny.
If it's gonna be Antonino Rocca.
It's Bruno
Hillbilly
Sammartino.
Jim.
Yeah,
Never
yeah.
knew.
It's the only thing my dad
Don't go
cares
mess with the
about.
country boy.
So back to this championship
No.
main event. What else did we see?
The ref
Oh,
get
the-
taken out.
Oh, Marty.
my
Oh,
God.
Marty.
Oh, my God.
Marty Elias getting taken out.
He kept getting taken out too. He got taken out once,
It
and
was-
then towards the end he was just bumbling.
It was pretty classic physical comedy. It was like a vaudeville skit.
It didn't
Like-
look on purpose.
Right.
It didn't look on purpose.
So yeah, we see Rey Mysterio. He gets into a victory roll position, ends up in a quesadora, sends Johnny Mundo flying into Marty Elias, just completely wrecks his shit. And then, like you said, later on, we got this amazing camera shot. So after Dominic interferes,
Rey Mysterio Jr.
Rey Mysterio Jr.
Yeah. Juju.
Johnny Mundo is about to blast Rey with that championship belt. Dominic says no, spears him. He says,
Yeah.
spears the hell out of him.
Not daddy.
What?
That's him.
And then in all of the commotion, oh yes, Marty Elias goes for the count. Dario Cueto pulls him out of the
Says
ring.
no.
Yeah,
boy,
what
yeah.
a dick.
Man,
Yeah. Well,
He
I
loves
mean,
violence.
the stuff
I
between
know, but he promised.
he promised that everyone would be banned from ringside.
Promised everyone would be banned from ringside, so his pride was hurt. Ew!
Sorry.
Oh my god!
So there's beef between Dario and Rey. Dario does this amazing like
Hadouken.
palm strike shote pie face maneuver to Rey. Rey drop toe holds him, gives him a 619 for his efforts, but in all the commotion, Johnny Mundo kicks him right in the dick, gives him Starship Pain, the end of the world,
Yeah.
for the 3 to retain the title. We get an incredible camera angle of Johnny holding the belt and just a beat to shit Marty, just like pointing at him like, yeah, he won.
He won.
You did it.
He's just smiling into the camera.
He's the best boy.
I also don't think that I have ever given Mundo enough credit that End of the World he is completely propelled by his thighs.
Oh, that's a good point. That's absolutely
It's
right.
completely 100% predicated
Powered by
on
thighs.
thigh strength.
Right.
That's a lot of thigh strength.
That's a lot of thighs.
Suzanne
That's a
Summers
juicy
would be
chicken.
proud.
Yeah,
Right.
He's the new thigh master. He's just
Look at
holding
me.
Suzanne Summers.
I'm the
cricket.
thigh master now.
I am the thigh master now. Oh, pirate.
Any week,
You're
any,
the pan now.
any week I can fit a Captain Phillips reference in.
Oh, my favorite film.
It's a great one.
No, it's not.
I'm the captain. Now. Have you seen
I
that
am
one
the
where
captain
he,
now.
I'm the captain now,
Oh,
and he
it's
has the
my
captain. He
favorite.
has the Captain America mask.
Forgot to mention, shout out to all the security guards. They looked very
Very
familiar.
familiar
Oh,
security
yeah.
last
Very
week.
familiar security.
Right.
Watts, Bateman, Brody.
Brody,
Haas.
Hosshog, yeah.
Wait, Brody and Bateman were
Yeah.
there too?
Yeah.
Yeah, they were also security.
What?
Why aren't they a tag team?
They
right now?
are.
Are they?
Brody and Bateman are a tag
Some
team.
places,
Oh.
some places
Yeah.
No, I mean like everywhere.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. They're amazing.
they were. Right.
I met Brody at Ryan's house.
Yeah, Brody's
They
great.
work out together.
Oh, cool.
And I like showed up too early, and I was like, I'm gonna hang out with you guys. And Ryan was like, I hate you.
I work out.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I work out.
Wow.
What song is that from?
I work out.
LMFAO, that's
Oh
right.
God. I didn't see Bateman.
Yeah.
Was that it?
He had a gnarly mustache.
He's wearing a hat. He looks a lot like Sam Elliott when he wears a hat.
Wow.
Yeah.
So his hair was up.
Yes.
That's probably why I didn't
Yeah.
notice.
Yep.
Punk Love, everybody.
Look up all of these people, guys.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're all great
yeah, they're
SoCal wrestlers. Check 'em
Super,
out.
super great wrestlers.
Yep.
Big froze.
They
Big mustaches.
they didn't do shit as security guards.
Right, right. One of them got enziguried. Oh my god, the elbow that Dominic gave one of the security in this episode just
was a stiff
clocked
elbow.
him. That was a Nikki Bella elbow.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh man. So yeah, so Johnny Mundo retains. Evil reigns supreme.
But this is not the end of this.
This is not the end. We've still
You
got
have not seen The Last of Us.
exactly. We've still got a little ways to go until Ultima Lucha Trace.
I meant of this specific situation.
Oh, Katrina.
this, yes.
Katrina took her braid out.
Oh, that's right. We got
let her hair down.
She let her hair down.
Speaking of Ultima Lucha Trace,
That's a big deal.
That's a big deal.
As a woman, that's a big deal. That means that there's a shift. She's gonna bow Jeremiah soon. I'm telling you. Okay.
I didn't expect that jump.
Well, hair down, wild
remember,
girl.
she has the main event
Long hair,
against
don't care.
Ivelisse.
Yeah, exactly.
She what?
She has the main event against Ivelisse at Ultima Lucha.
Oh my god, that's
Remember?
right.
The first episode.
Oh my god.
They set up that
They called
main
the
event.
shot, yeah.
They Babe
totally
Ruth that
forgot
shit.
It's been
that.
so long.
Yeah,
totally
see,
forgot
like
how
the shit
weird
we
that
forget.
is.
Right.
That was 32 episodes ago.
Okay.
Oh my
How
God.
are we even gonna get there?
32 episodes ago and not even counting the hiatus.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
How are we ever gonna get there?
We're almost there. I think it's October 18th.
No, to the place where Katrina versus Ivelisse makes any sense.
Yeah, because Ivelisse
Right.
hasn't even been in this season that much.
She hasn't been on the show in a very, very long time.
Not since the hiatus, for sure.
Right.
And not before. I mean, I haven't seen her. I saw her like maybe in the first 2 episodes before that.
Sure.
What other like loose ends need to be tied up?
So many.
Son of Havoc.
Well, if we're
Son of Madness.
if we're
situation.
continuing, yes, Son of Havoc, Son of Madness. If we're continuing,
stuff.
because if
The
we're
other 3 pieces to the Gift of the Gods.
right, the
Goddamn
Gift of Gods,
Pictures.
Oh yeah.
pictures.
Gee, Mr. Cueto, can I keep
the Ouija
these?
board, the Ouija
Yeah.
board.
The Ouija board, yeah.
If we're continuing with the theory that Veneno wasn't the one leaving the spiders for Sexy
Yeah.
Star,
man.
who it
That
might
would
have
be
been.
too easy.
Right, exactly. He has no beef with her.
Yeah,
Who would have
no.
been? Maybe it was Ivelisse.
Interesting.
I don't
It
know
was
why.
Vamp.
Maybe.
Oh, that would make sense.
Maybe
Maybe it was me.
it was Joey just trying to get her to fight, like trying to get her to like not trust him and beat the shit out of him.
Oh, interesting.
Are there any tribes that we
He
haven't
doesn't seem
seen
that
yet?
Clever.
Yeah, maybe. What's
Are
that?
there any tribes we haven't seen yet?
There must be because
there's gotta be.
this whole season was about tribes.
Right.
We've only seen one tribe.
Well, we've seen a couple.
I think
We've got the rabbit tribe, the reptile tribe.
I think the gods are gonna be a thing. I think Cage and like Matanza are gonna make
I hope
out
we
or
see more
something.
Godfrey.
Godfrey.
Oh, make 7 up yours.
We have to. We
Make
have to
7
see
up
more.
yours.
Yeah. We have to see more Godfrey, or else why?
Agent Winter, right?
Why
The
pay
Winter
that
Soldier?
cameo fee? Doesn't make sense. Give the man a job.
Oh
Love
boy.
it. Off the rails.
Who,
Yeah,
me?
Ty. Yeah.
I got yelled at so hard at SummerSlam.
That makes sense. That tracks.
Can't wait to hear that one.
It's just, why invite me if you are expecting anything other than what I am?
Yeah.
I am what I am.
Yeah.
And I don't mean to be not that. I don't
You
mean to
mean to
not,
be garbage.
I don't mean to be garbage. I
Yeah.
am garbage. I mean to be. So I am true. I'm hellfire garbage. When I try, I'm just garbage. I was trying.
I see.
So I was garbage. But it was good.
I see.
I had a good time.
Good.
Wonderful.
You told Bobby Roode that he was #1 win boy.
He is #1 win boy, where he was.
Right. Oh, right.
Yeah. R.I.P.
R.I.P. Never forget.
R.I.P. Bale.
Leave the memories alone. R.I.P. Bale.
R.I.P. Bill.
Guys,
Oh,
that's our
R.I.P.
episode.
Bill.
That's our episode.
All right. R.I.P. Bill.
We'll be right back here. Same time, same channel. Next week, Thursday night, 10 p.m. Pacific. Talking the next episode of Lucha Underground.
Ooh, I might be in Hawaii.
Oh, that's right. Your yearly excursion. Guys,
I might be. I don't know.
if you're on YouTube, leave us a thumbs up, leave us a comment. If you're on iTunes, download, comment, review, subscribe, rate. 5 stars if nasty. But for now, guys, where can they find you?
Find me on Twitter at Jimbo in the Booth. Check out XPac12360. This week we had the cleaner, Kenny Omega, and it was amazing. She has just cleaned her headphones right off of her
Incredible.
head.
Incredible.
That makes me so mad.
You'll have to tell
He
me
was
why.
here?
No.
Okay, good. Oh my God. Woo!
Rachel, where can they find you?
You can find me, Kenny. You can find me at Rachel Sam Evans or Rachel Sam Vans. Honestly, depends on how your brain works. Also, www.youtube.com/snarge or www.youtube.com/slaytricks or www.youtube.com/AfterBuzzTV, because look at here we are right now.
We're right here.
Subscribe.
Right now.
If you haven't subscribed, you should do it.
Yeah, you should. You should. Guys, if you're on all forms of social media, you can find me at Ty Matthews PMA. You can find me on the American Ninja Warrior after show next Wednesday night at 9 Pacific. We're talking the Denver City Finals. And you can check me on Championship Wrestling from Hollywood every single Saturday, 4 p.m. Check your local listings. Or if you're in Southern California, come see us every second, fourth Sunday of the month. It's completely free. It's wrestling on the beach. So come right back here, same time, same channel, next week. Let's talk more Lucha Underground. But until then, Viva la Lucha!
Yes!
Executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later!
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.